Hi, this Saturday we have three interesting webinars lined up for you. At 10 a.m., we have Wealth Creation versus Wealth Preservation, where you should focus now. 11 a.m., we have Corporate India, Q2 Earnings FY 2026, what the road ahead tells us. At 12 p.m., we have a Kodiswari webinar exclusively for women on financial independence. All the registration links are given below. Do register. Hope to see you all there.
The reason for Milestones to Wealth. Milestones to Wealth, or M2W in short, is a program that I created a few years ago. I created this because I felt that the small investor, somebody who is just starting to invest a few thousand rupees, needed hand holding, guidance, nudges, and an investment process to reach much higher levels in their investing. I observed that people were doing random things in their investing, like following random recommendations, simply chasing companies or investments based on past performance, going in for equity investing through direct equity without the skills needed to do that task. When I saw all this, I felt that there is a need to create something which gives a willing investor peace of mind and a good night's sleep. Also, it should always alert the investor when it's a good time to invest. He should not be second guessing and wondering whether it is the right time to invest, because many small investors lose multiple opportunities to invest when the markets fall simply because they don't have the confidence or they are second guessing whether it is a good time to invest. If we could handhold these investors when they need such help during those times when volatility and uncertainty spike, then these investors will be able to bring forward the desired investment behavior into their lives, and that in turn would take them where they want to get. This was the core idea behind Milestones to Wealth. Importantly, doing an advisory activity for a very small investor had no viability. So, small investors did not get access to advice that is not connected to financial incentives. In Milestones to Wealth, I wanted the advice to be completely dissociated from financial incentives, and I wanted it to be cheaper for the small investor than what investment advisory would cost for him. When I ideated Milestones to Wealth, we also had an RIA practice where we were charging fees of 1.5%. We were also giving financial plans to individual investors which were on a payment basis. All these cost an investor a lot of money. A small investor could not afford to engage with an RIA, and I felt that he deserves the same level of attention, the same level of advice, and the same quality of investment suggestions. And that is what we incorporated into Milestones to Wealth. So, by creating a structure that gives the small investor a service that keeps him confident at all times and lets him sleep well at night, we were sure that small investors are going to like Milestones to Wealth. Interestingly, we have been experimenting with this idea only in one geography, and the experiment has shown us that investors from far and wide, from remote Tier 2, Tier 3 and Tier 4 towns and cities are participating in Milestones to Wealth. The digital method of investing is working for them. They are willing to engage with Milestones to Wealth digitally and invest regularly. What we created through Milestones to Wealth is a scalable platform for the small investor that will help him start at zero and save up to 1 crore of rupees over a period of time. We have given the investor savings targets. We don't tell an investor how much return he would make. We desist from showing the past performance in any financial product to lure an investor to invest in it. Importantly, we make the investor focus on saving and investing and educate him to understand that returns are a function of saving well and investing correctly. When you save well and invest right, returns will follow, and that is at the core of all the work we do at Milestones to Wealth. So we don't do any product selling, we don't push any NFO of any mutual fund, we don't do any selling of high cost products, and we ensure that the overall cost of ownership at the portfolio level for a Milestones to Wealth investor for our services is significantly lower than what he would pay if he were an investor under a registered investment advisor. So there was a clear value proposition, there was a method to deliver the value and a commitment to keep the investor on the path of investing towards his investment success at all times. This is the core idea behind Milestones to Wealth, and this is why we created M2W. If you would like to know more about M2W, if you would like to join Milestones to Wealth and take your investment journey to the next level, if you would like hand holding by a team of dedicated and investor aligned professionals, do fill the form below and our colleagues would reach out to you and take you on this wonderful journey towards your wealth creation. I look forward to hearing more from you on your experiences in Milestones to Wealth, and we'll be happy to learn from you on how we can do a better job in the future. Thank you for watching this video.